how do I feel? I feel proud of the performance of our team tonight. It was difficult, very difficult, not only because of the level of the opponent, we all know, but also I think it was a pity for both teams. I think that we have to fight with very difficult conditions to play football, the worst conditions that you can find to play football, which is a terrible wind. There's nothing that can affect more the way of playing than the wind, much more than the rain or hot, whatever. So it was different games when you are playing against the wind and when the wind is blowing for you. Like I said before in the interview after the match, I think none of the teams could manage to play consistently the way we want to play due to that. And the second half we suffer a lot when you start to accumulate fatigue, the level that they have on the ball, the speed in the passing, and you want to get rid of the pressing, and the wind doesn't allow you to do it in the air. In the grass they were pressing very high because they know how to do it, and the wind is helping. So I think there were a couple of actions that we were defending in the limit. Even we have that piece of luck in some certain moments to not concede due to the exceptional job that our center defenders did today, and Chaine as well. Olisa exceptional, coming from the bench, almost 10 months injured, and it was a spectacle tonight. Clocky as usually, the fullbacks as well. I think everybody, the midfielders, Taban team, until they were a bit tired. Well, in general, I think it was that kind of performance that probably you will not remember because of the football that we developed during the 90 minutes, with our moments as well. But in terms of fighting, commitment, and in the finals, you need to really want it, and if you want it badly, you want it more than the opponent, then you are much more close. And I think that Pirates, it's the way it's playing in the finals, today one more time, tonight one more time. So football is not only about possession and number of passes. Sometimes you need some other things, and today we did it well in that sense.
Alright, let's go to Rio Makova from Africa.
Good evening, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Coach, post the CAF Champions League match, one of the questions that popped up to you was in relation to the goalkeeping decision that you had made in terms of the switch, and you were open about it. So I'll kindly ask you to just be similarly open tonight about the decision to then keep sort of Chaine on for the penalties as well. And also on that, had it been decision spot on in terms of how he had played today's game and moving on, or had it something that during the week building up to the match you have been working on with him personally?
The penalties, you mean?
Yeah.
Look, it's a different approach. I think against Joanne, we have to play for the qualification against a team that we know nothing about them in the penalties. There's no material, there's nothing to analyze, you go blind, right? We try something different. Sometimes that kind of decisions are more mentally towards the opponent to try to, how can I say in English, like the opposite to stabilize, like, bother them, kind of a mind game, to say there's the good one, in the penalties for you. Because like I said, they knew, but we didn't, because there's no reference when you go to the penalties in terms of how the keeper behaved, how the takers used to behave, and then you can have a plan. And it didn't work. Today is different because same for both teams. We know the goalkeeper, we know the takers the same way that they do. So we have more influence in what's happening there. Our goalkeeper coach, our analysis department, that's what they do. So you can have you go there with more information and with more probabilities to succeed. So I don't know if I express myself correctly. Today it works, but I don't want to say. We used to say back in the years that penalties are a lottery, right? Or at least in my country, we used to say it's a lottery. Everything can happen. Nowadays, not anymore, because of what I said before. In the Champions League game, it was a lottery for us because we knew nothing about their takers. So we tried with a different strategy. It didn't work, unfortunately, but we moved. It's gone.
Thank you, Coach. Let's move on. Let's go to Njabul on DD.
In terms of Sipho Chaine, can you elaborate in terms of his strength and what he brings to the team? Because he comes under a lot of stick and sometimes even from his own support in terms of playing for the back, in some instances, some mistakes happen, and how he's able to rise above that.
Well, they should blame me, not Sipho, because the team is trying to play in a way where we are all commit, and sometimes we need that pause from the keeper. It's very easy to understand. It's 11 against 11. If Sipho is on the ball, it's 11 against 10 because the opponent keeper is not coming to press. So we have one more player. From there is about the opponent, how many players are they going to push forward to press, and we try to dominate the games as good as possible. Not today's game because of the reasons that I said before. We were a bit more straightforward and more to the sides, to the fullbacks, to try to find a quick combination from there. But like I said, if you want to play combinative, you have to play usually you play a 9 against 6 in your side. Usually you are playing a 9 against 6, 9 against 7, and you need the keeper to play. And sometimes the keeper needs to take time, and the ball is not moving until somebody is jumping to press, and the people need to understand that in that moment it's not a good idea to stress the goalkeeper because he has to make a crucial decision. But it's not Sipho, it's the team. We try to play the same way. He can give us the possibility to do it, and that's what we try to do with all of our keepers. But they are all different. Like our centre backs are different. Some of them are better in the air. Some of them are better with the ball, duels, etc. We try to always find the proper combination to make sure that we can be ourselves. And the goalkeeper role is, like for Sundowns, for example, the role of Williams is crucial, and they cannot do what they do without the role, that role. Sorry.
All right. Next question. Let's go to Temba Savalala. I'm just trying to prioritize your names. Don't kill me.
Apart from that, we need to congratulate the coach.
Thank you.
Coach, losing CBC that early in the match, how much of it altered your game plan, and what could have been your instruction to Ndah, as he has not played for a long time, that he came today?
Well, it was a difficult moment. We played 3 finals, and here we sub CBC after 1 minute of the game, the first running. Today again, 20 minutes of the game, 20 something. If I'm not mistaken, in the Netbank final as well, he broke his nose. So it's a curious thing. And it happens the same the last season. We have only Pasekamak on the bench. Last season when CBC got injured, only one defender. And today was pretty much the same. We have Olisa to play in that position. Paseka couldn't train during the whole week, only yesterday. Managed. Sorry.
No.
Sorry. No? No.
It was actually an
Yeah.
SMS.
Yeah. Sorry.
The money is going.
Now we say. I'm not used to be here with my phone, so I forgot to put it in flight mode. Sorry. The good thing is that we lost CBC, but we have Olisa on the bench. You know, it's well, you can see his level. He's ready. We obviously we have like in many positions doubts during the week because it's been a long period for Olisa out of the field. He came back against Chiefs in a derby and didn't finish the way we wanted, and after that he got injury again. We were working a lot with him. He was working a lot to be ready for these games. Finally he's fully fit and ready to perform. So we knew that at some point probably it's gonna be needed in the game, not that early, because like I said, once Olisa was on the field we were a bit afraid because we only have Shandu and then Hoto in that role as a left fullback, because like I said, Paseka couldn't be ready on time, but he gave us fantastic 30 minutes in the end as well as usual, even in the right side. So you know, when everybody's focused and fully concentrate in the task, they can perform in that level. So yeah.
Okay. Let's go to Chaine, just here, first row.
Thanks, Chair. Coach, will you please give us the amount of stress just before this match that you enjoyed, as well as how sweet is this winning, especially against Sundowns, as 18 to 15?
How much stress? You don't want to know it. Trust me, you don't want to. No. Look, this is not an easy job. It's not. And obviously when you get 2 or 3 results that you don't want to get, you need to how can I say, like, don't get mad or have like coach attacks. We used to say coach attacks, that suddenly everything must be changed and we have to look for 7 different solutions. I don't like I said many times, the pressure is something that help us to keep going, to improve, and I don't have problem with that, to be honest. I don't want to sound like arrogant or something like that. I try to believe in what we do, not only what I do. I'm not there alone. We are many people trying to push in the same direction, and when you know what you are doing, when you know what you want to do, there's no pressure. There's only one way, that you trust. You try to convince the players and inspire the players the same way. And for me, it's very important that in the bad moments the player doesn't feel that the leader or the guys who are running the business, get nervous or doubts or stuff like that. So we try to continue the same way, understanding. Like I said to Rila now, this is football, boy. It's 1 week we are. I'm not gonna say what we were the last 2 weeks for the football, followers and stuff. And today we are champions, and the difference is 10 days in between. So I think that we were not that bad 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago, and we are not that good today. So following that way to approach life in general, and in this case the professional part of our life, then you can manage to be in this position. If you don't, it's difficult. So I don't know if I express myself correctly here.
Yeah, due to time we're gonna end it here. We still have players coming through.